Named ranges allow you to name a cell or a range of cells so that you can refer to it by that name in your formulas.
So a named range means, let's say you wanted to show your user that this was first year revenue, this was first year cost. We could have 100, we could have 70. If we wanted a formula for profit, we could actually just type in something that looks like this: revenue minus costs. However, before we do that, we'll have to give these a named range. We can do that just by selecting that cell and typing it in here. Bam, that will save that. And we'll type in cost, and that will save that. So you'll see that one works now. These have been given their colors. So 100 is revenue, 70 is cost. You could do this as, you could name something price times units, etc. And there's a number of reasons you'd want to use this. It can help explain to a user what's happening. So if a user sees profit, instead of, let's say, all the difficult calculations were on another sheet, instead of the user needing to go to those sheets, having the names in the formula can kind of explain what that actual formula is doing. Now, it can also make building your workbook easier. If these were on another sheet, let's say sheet 2, just cut and paste these. And I'm trying to build some advanced formulas on this sheet, but I don't want to keep jumping in between my sheets all the time to go and locate those cells. And I don't want to have to remember that it's D4 and D5 because I've got a lot of cells to refer to. I can give them names that I remember. I know that this one's called revenue and this one's called cost. So then if I want to do, if I want to just write an equation, I just remember revenue. I was called something like revenue, bam, minus, I called it something like cost or costs. Oh, there it is, cost. And it saves you having to, jump between your sheets, which can be useful. You can edit or delete the named ranges in your workbook by going to the Formulas tab and selecting Name Manager. This will bring up this window, the Name Manager window, and these are the two names we gave, cost and revenue. We could change what they refer to. We could change the name of it, costs to costs, for example. And that will go ahead and it will update itself throughout the workbook, which is useful. Cost became costs. You can also use the shortcut Alt-MN for Name Manager. And if you're going to not use it anymore, you're going to want to delete it, because I'll show you what happens. If, let's say we delete sheet 3, we don't want it anymore. But that's okay, we didn't care about this formula anyway, so we get rid of that formula. It's still going to have those names saved. Ref, and that doesn't look professional if someone else uses the workbook and accesses the name manager. So you just want to make sure you delete these as well. At the end of your build of your workbook, maybe just do a check of your name manager and delete those.